and welcome back to the English Master Channel. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Asadullah. Today, we are going to talk about something that has the power to change everything in your life.
What is it?
How you think. I'm not talking about positive thinking or motivation. I'm talking about the actual mental habits, the thinking patterns that separate the most successful people in the world from everyone else.
This is fascinating, because most people think success is about talent, or luck, or working hard.
Those things matter, but they are not the foundation. John C. Maxwell, who has studied successful people for 40 years, says, the one thing that separates successful people from unsuccessful ones is how they think. Not their bank account, not their connections. They're thinking.
So, good thinking can be learned.
Yes. And that is exactly what we are going to do today. We are going to give you the 7 thinking patterns that successful people use every single day. Each pattern comes with a real example from a famous successful person. You will learn the science and the practical application.
And by the end of this episode, you will not just understand success. You will have a blueprint to think like the most successful people in the world.
Now, before we start, I want you to do something. Think about a problem you have right now. Maybe it is with your English. Maybe it is with your work. Maybe it is with a relationship. Hold that problem in your mind, because by the end of this episode, you will have a completely new way to approach it.
Let's start with the first thinking pattern.
This is my favorite. It is called big picture thinking. Big picture thinking means seeing the world beyond your own needs, your own job, your own daily routine. It means understanding how small pieces connect to a larger whole.
Most people are trapped in the trees. They see only their immediate task, their immediate problem. Big picture thinkers. They see the entire forest.
And here is a concrete example. Jeff Bezos, when he started Amazon, did not just think about selling books online. He envisioned an entire ecosystem. He thought about customers. He thought about logistics. He thought about technology. He was building a company, not just a website.
How can we practice big picture thinking in our lives?
Ask yourself one question every morning. What am I really trying to build here? If you're learning English, are you just trying to pass a test? Or are you trying to connect with the world? The second vision is much bigger, and it will keep you motivated for years.
Let's practice. Repeat after me.
I see the big picture.
Every small action connects to my larger goal.
I am building something big.
Now, let's move to thinking pattern number 2.
Focused thinking is the opposite of multitasking. It means giving your complete attention to one thing at a time. And here is the science. Multitasking can cost you up to 40% of your productivity. Not 10%, 40%.
That is huge.
And here is the real-life application. Warren Buffett once said he could decide on an investment in 5 minutes. Not 5 hours. Not 5 days. 5 minutes. Why? Because when he looks at a company, he is completely focused. He is not thinking about emails. He is not thinking about meetings. He is not thinking about the market noise. He is thinking about one question. Do I understand this business?
So, how do we apply focused thinking to our English learning?
Stop studying everything at once. Do not practice listening and grammar and vocabulary and speaking in the same hour. Instead, spend 20 minutes just on listening, or 10 minutes just on pronunciation. The depth of your focus determines the depth of your learning.
Let's practice a focus sentence. Repeat after me.
One thing at a time.
I give my full attention to what matters.
Distractions are the enemy of depth.
Thinking pattern number 3. Creative thinking.
This is about breaking the rules. Not for the sake of breaking them, but for the sake of finding new solutions.
Most people assume the way things are is the way things have to be. Creative thinkers ask, why?
Elon Musk is the perfect example of this. When he wanted to build electric cars, everyone told him batteries were too expensive. Industry experts said, battery packs cost $600 per kilowatt hour. That is just how it is.
But Elon Musk asked a different question.
He asked, what are batteries made of? What do those raw materials cost? He broke the problem down to its fundamental components. Cobalt, nickel, aluminum. The raw materials cost less than $100 per kilowatt hour. The rest was just industry inefficiency.
That is called first principles thinking, and it is a superpower.
In your English learning, what assumptions are you making? I am too old to learn. I don't have time. I will never sound like a native. Those are assumptions, not truths. Break them down. What are the fundamental actions required to learn English? Listening, speaking, reading, writing. Those are the only truths. Everything else is just an assumption.
Let's practice a creative thinking sentence. Repeat after me.
Why does it have to be this way?
I challenge my own assumptions.
The best solutions come from asking the right questions. Pattern number 4, strategic thinking. This is about planning ahead, not just reacting to problems, but anticipating them.
Strategic thinkers ask, where do I want to be in 5 years? What steps do I need to take today to get there?
Jeff Bezos used a brilliant tool called the regret minimization framework. When he had to decide whether to leave his secure job and start Amazon, he imagined himself at age 80. And he asked, which choice will leave me with fewer regrets?
That is such a powerful question.
Yes, because regret is a much stronger emotion than fear. Fear is about now. Regret is about forever. Strategic thinking means making decisions based on your future self, not your current comfort.
In English learning, this means imagining yourself 5 years from now. Do you want to be the person who gave up? Or the person who kept going, even when it was hard?
Let's practice. Repeat after me. I think about my future self.
Every decision today shapes tomorrow.
I will not regret the effort I make now.
Pattern number 5, realistic thinking.
This might sound like the opposite of big thinking, but it is not. Realistic thinking is about understanding that dreams take work. You can dream of becoming a fluent English speaker in 3 months, but if you only practice for 5 minutes a week, that is not realistic.
So realistic thinking is not about lowering your dreams. It is about raising your action plan.
Exactly. Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group, says he trusts his instincts, but he also does his homework. When he wanted to start an airline, he did not just jump in blindly. He knew it was risky, so he took precautions. He protected the downside. He listened to experts who told him why he might fail, and then he prepared for those problems.
He did not ignore reality. He used it as information.
So in your English learning, do not pretend that 6 hours of study per day is realistic. Maybe 30 minutes is realistic. But if you do 30 minutes every day, the results will be huge over time.
Let's practice. Repeat after me.
I dream big, but I plan smart.
Reality is not my enemy. It is my guide.
Small, consistent actions lead to big results. Pattern number 6, reflective thinking. This means looking back at your past, learning from it, and moving forward wiser.
Most people repeat the same mistakes because they never stop to reflect. They never ask, what went wrong? What did I learn?
Oprah Winfrey built her entire career on reflective thinking. She has spoken openly about overcoming hardship, criticism, and painful experiences. She says, resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you build through choices, support, and daily practices.
She turned her wounds into wisdom.
Yes. And you can do the same with your English mistakes. Instead of saying, I am so stupid for making that grammar error, say, what does this mistake teach me? Why do I need to practice more?
That shift changes everything.
Let's practice a reflective sentence. Repeat after me. I learn from my past.
Mistakes are not failures. They are feedback.
Every setback is a setup for a comeback. And finally, the 7th thinking pattern. Possibility thinking.
This is the most important one for English learners.
It is. Because possibility thinking means believing that your goal is achievable. Not easy, but achievable.
Napoleon Hill, in his classic book, Think and Grow Rich, wrote that the starting point of all achievement is desire. But not just any desire. A burning, obsessive, unstoppable desire mixed with faith. Faith that you can do it.
He created a 6-step method. First, decide exactly what you want. Do not say, I want to speak better English. Say, I want to have a 15-minute conversation in English by December 31st.
That is specific.
Second, determine what you are willing to give in return. Effort, consistency. Day. Third, set a deadline. Fourth, create a plan. Fifth, write it down and read it twice a day. Sixth, visualize yourself as already having achieved it.
That is possibility. Thinking in action. You are not just hoping, you are programming your brain for success.
Let's practice one final sentence. Repeat after me. My goal is possible.
I have the power to achieve it.
I will not give up before the miracle happens.
Azadullah, this is a lot. How do we use all 7 patterns together?
Good question. Let me show you how a successful person thinks through a single problem.
Let's say the problem is improving English speaking.
First, big picture thinking. Why do I need English? To connect with the world, to build my career. That is the big vision.
Second, focused thinking. I will spend 20 minutes every morning on pronunciation, nothing else.
Third, creative thinking. Everyone says I need a teacher, but what if I record myself and compare it to a native speaker? That is a new way.
Fourth, strategic thinking. In 1 year, I want to give a presentation in English. What do I need to do every month to get there?
Fifth, realistic thinking. I cannot study 3 hours a day, but I can study 30 minutes. That is realistic.
Sixth, reflective thinking. Every Sunday, I will listen to my recordings from last week. What improved? What still needs work?
And seventh, possibility thinking. I believe I can become a confident speaker. I have seen others do it. I can do it too.
That is the system. That is how successful people think.
Not just about money, not just about business, about every area of life, including English.
Let's visit the mistake lab. What are the most common thinking mistakes?
Trap number 1, all or nothing thinking. If I am not perfect, I am a failure. This is a trap. Successful people know that progress is not linear. Some days are good. Some days are bad. Both are part of the journey.
Trap number 2. Catastrophizing. I made one mistake in my presentation. My career is over. Successful people see one mistake as one piece of data, not the end of the world.
Trap number 3, fixed mindset. I am just not good at languages. That is who I am. This is the dangerous trap. A growth mindset says, I am not good at languages yet, but I can learn.
The mistake lab is officially closed. Now we have the tools to think better.
Sarah, what is the one sentence from today?
The golden sentence. Repeat after me. Change your thinking. Change your life.
Change your thinking. Change your life.
One more time. Change your thinking. Change your life.
Now, the 7-day thinking challenge. Every day for 7 days, do 3 things.
1. Identify one thinking pattern from today and apply it to a real problem.
2. Write down one assumption you have about English learning and break it down using first principles thinking.
3. Ask yourself the regret minimization question. Will my future self regret not doing this today?
After 7 days, you will not just be a better English speaker. You will be a better thinker. And a better thinker is a better learner. And a better learner is a better everything.
Let's review the key words from today. Repeat after me.
Big picture thinking. Seeing the entire system, not just one part. Example. Big picture thinking helps me understand why I study English. Repeat. Big picture thinking. Big picture thinking.
First principles thinking, breaking a problem down to its most basic truths. Example. First principles thinking helped me realize that learning English only requires 4 actions. Repeat. First principles thinking. First principles thinking.
Regret minimization framework. Making decisions based on what your future self will wish you had done. Example. Using the regret minimization framework, I chose to start practicing speaking every day. Repeat. Regret minimization framework. Regret minimization framework.
Growth mindset. Believing that abilities can be developed through effort. Example. A growth mindset says, I am not fluent yet. Repeat. Growth mindset. Growth mindset.
Resilience. The ability to recover quickly from difficulties. Example. Her resilience helped her keep learning after every mistake. Repeat. Resilience. Resilience.
Great job. These words will help you talk about your thinking journey.
So, there you have it. The 7 thinking patterns of successful people.
You learned big picture thinking, focused thinking, creative thinking, strategic thinking, realistic thinking, reflective thinking, and possibility thinking.
You learned how Elon Musk broke down assumptions, how Jeff Bezos minimized regret, how Oprah Winfrey built resilience, how Richard Branson balanced instinct with reality, how Warren Buffett focused deeply, and how Napoleon Hill programmed possibility.
Now, it is your turn. Your English learning is not just about vocabulary. It is about how you think about vocabulary. Your progress is not just about time. It is about how you think about time.
Change your thinking, and you will change your life.
If this episode inspired you, please give it a huge like, share it with a friend who needs to think bigger, and subscribe.
And tell us in the comments, which of the 7 thinking patterns will you practice first?
We read every single comment. Your thinking inspires us.
Now go, think bigger, dream deeper, and build your future. Bye for now.
Bye for now.